Hey guys, my name is Marta, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about Is Mother Dead by Vigdis Hjorth, or however that name is pronounced. I am so sorry I mispronounced it. Anyway, Is Mother Dead is another international Booker nominee. It's one that sadly did not make it to the shortlist, although looking at the shortlist I wish I had. Anyway, what is Mother Dead about? Is Mother Dead is a book about our main character and narrator who, after many years living abroad and not speaking to anyone in her family, goes back to her town in Norway and tries to get in touch with her mother with the purpose of re-establishing their relationship, which did not end up very well. This is a book that is made up of very short chapters or reflections that our main character makes as she observes her mother from a distance and thinks about all the things that went on in their past and all the things she wished she had said to her and all the things she thinks her mother thinks about her, as well as the things she thinks her sister is making, as she strongly believes that her sister is making it impossible for her to contact her mother. This is a book that, as you can see from the description I just gave, is one that is more about thoughts and reflections of our main character more than an actual plot. It's a book that is mostly vibes, as we would say, and is a book that is more about the effect it creates on the reader than about the story itself. It's a book that really talks about toxic relationship between mother and daughters and what it may cost to just cut out your relationship with your family if you randomly decide after some years to go back and retie the ties that you yourself had untied. Does that make sense? I don't think so. This is a very short book that I personally really enjoyed. The writing style is very poetic, which makes the reading experience way better, and the main character is complex enough for you to feel for her at the same time as you question some of her thoughts and actions, since some of the things she thinks are a bit questionable. However, she is not dislikable at all, and you cannot help but feel for her at some moments, especially when she strongly tries to get back to her mother and she is unable to do so for a numerous amount of reasons. It's also a book that reflects on the past of our main character and her mother, so you get to understand how they ended up being in the situation they are now. And it's a book that is overall about family relationships, so I think that if you like books about family, you will most likely enjoy it. However, something that I did not like about the book and that I think is something that could have been fixed is the fact that it is a bit way too long for it just be vibes and thoughts of our main character. The book is almost 400 pages, or at least my edition on script was, and I know that some chapters are very short, some are even made up of one sentence, but it still felt a bit too long at some moments, so I think the book would have benefited from some editing. I overall really enjoyed my reading experience. It was a good book to read throughout a few weeks and do not really have to think about the plot to remember what was going on when you picked it up back again. And it's also a book that makes you think about how a decision can affect the rest of your life. It's also, of course, a book that reflects about art, since our main character is an artist, and the reason why she thinks her mother is mad at her is because she made this paintings collection, oh my god, how do you say that? This exhibition, whatever, about titled Mother and Daughter or something like that, and it was about mother and daughter relationships, and she thinks that her mother saw it and hates her for talking about her and for exhibiting the relationship. So it's also a book that reflects about that, about art, about how we may cut what we are allowed to say if it speaks about someone else than ourselves. Pretty interesting conversations. I don't think I have much else to say. As I just said, this book is mostly just vibes. So anyway, what was my rating, 3.5 stars. I overall enjoyed it. It was a nice reading experience, and it's a book that I recommend if it intrigues you. But if you are not that interested in it, I think it's a book that you maybe want to read in your commute or in your lunch break when you don't really have when you're not really in the mind space or physical space to focus on a read, but want to read something that is going to make you think a little bit, and is going to overall entertain you and make you enjoy some pretty writing. So yeah, those were my thoughts on Is Mother Dead. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you read it, comment down below what were your thoughts on it. Comment down below if you're reading any of the international Booker nominees and what were your thoughts on it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. Give this video a like if you liked it, and I hope you guys are amazing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!